The evening fog rolled down from the mountains, settling over the forest like a heavy blanket. This place was known as the Venom Hollow, a forest whispered about in fear not only because of the strange creatures inside, but because the sounds at night were unlike any living thing on Earth. That night, Fahad, Nauman, and Adil entered the forest to hunt. But they didn't know. They weren't hunters tonight. They were prey. The deeper they went, the quieter everything became. No more birds, no more insects, not even the sound of wind. Just silence. A silence so unnatural it felt alive. Suddenly something rustled in the bushes. Adil pointed his flashlight. A deer stood there, but not a normal deer. Its eyes were glowing red. Its ribs were sticking out. In the half its body was missing flesh, as if it had risen from the dead. Nauman whispered, trembling, Is that even a deer? The creature let out a horrifying scream, not an animal scream, but a human-like shriek. Before they could react, it sprinted into the trees and disappeared. The three friends stared at each other, fear settling in their bones. But the true nightmare was only beginning. A few steps forward, they saw Aman, or something that used to be Aman. His face was half gone, his body stitched with the remains of forest animals, as if someone had sewn humans and the beasts together. In a trembling, broken voice, he whispered, Go back, before he comes. Nauman's voice shook. Wait, who is he? At that moment, the ground trembled, trees shook, the wind stopped, and a thunderous roar echoed across the forest. No more living soul leaves my forest. Out of the fog emerged a giant monster, towering above the trees. Half of its body was made of animal skeletons, wolves, deer, snakes, birds, all fused into one terrifying creature. The other half looked like rotting human skin stretched over muscle. On its shoulders sat a scorpion, a snake, and an owl, all with hollow white glowing eyes. As it stepped forward, the forest floor shook violently. Fahad screamed, ran, but from behind the trees, a swarm of zombie animals crawled out, half dead, half human creatures, bats with human eyes, monkeys with rotting human hands hanging from their mouths, all shrieking, all hungry. The creatures pounced on them. Nauman was dragged into the darkness by something with claws. Fahad was wrapped by a snake-like arm and lifted off his feet. Adil turned around for one last look. The towering monster stood over him. In a deep, bone-shaking voice, it growled, Now you will join the forest of the Forsaken. And that night, the forest swallowed three new screams. Forever.